Hello and welcome to Bricks and Banner, the show with real talk from the custom LEGO community. I'm your host, as always, Billy, and today's guest is a great friend of mine. He is a frequent contest winner, zombie aficionado, and customizing prodigy. That's right, we are clearly talking about none other than YT_NeoM from Instagram. Let's just jump right in here, so with no further ado, please enjoy my conversation with Neo. And we're here with YT_Neo, aka Neo. How are you doing, man?
What's up, bro? Man, it's so good to finally be on the Bricks and Banner podcast.
For sure. You were one of the members, like, I definitely wanted to get on. I'm going through the list of all the homies, and you joining that Discord call last night just totally reminded me, and I'm glad we were just able to make this happen so quick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just, I don't know, like, finally talking. Because I'm used to just talking with my friends, like, local friends, right? But I've never actually talked to anyone online, like,
Yeah.
from East Coast or something like that. So,
Yeah,
and especially talking about, like, same hobbies, it was really cool.
Yeah, for sure. It's really notable to mention, like, all the prior guests I've like talked to a couple times, either in person or just online, like over Discord and stuff. But this is really like our first interaction almost, because
Yeah.
everyone was kind of loud in the Discord call, so we didn't really like. It was just like, oh hey, that's that guy.
Sean Molding in in Call of Duty.
Just to
I'm sorry,
flex
Sean.
during the podcast, I shit on him in 1v1 Rust stock car 98s. We take those dubs. I'm just kidding. I love you, Sean.
Yeah,
But if
we
anyone
love
wants
you,
to
Sean.
challenge me, I'm down. We'll make it happen. Anyways, so getting into your story here, where did it all start? How did you get into Lego and the Lego custom world?
Oh man. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna start from the very beginning. So when I was three
Start
years
at
old,
inception.
yeah. So when I was 3 years old, I got my first Lego set. It was like one of the Aqua Raiders ones. My
Oh,
dad got
sweet.
me. Yeah, my dad got me all the sets in that line. And so that's
Nice.
pretty much how I got started with Lego.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it was just like a bunch of random sets, a lot of old Batman ones, Aqua Raiders probably being my favorite line, and yeah, just a bunch of random stuff. And then in let's see, 2014, I started YouTube. Like
Oh, nice.
I started doing like reviews, painting, like Lego, of course, and yeah, just a bunch of random stuff like that. Anything related to Lego, basically. And after that, I got into Citizen Brick. That was 2015.
Mm-hmm.
I got my first Citizen Brick at World War Brick. Yeah, World War Brick 2015. And that's also when I
That
started
was like
getting.
Anaheim, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that was like when I started seriously getting to Brick Arms. But my first Brick Arms was the Modern Combat Pack version 3. And that was in 2014, I think. But let's see. 2016, I started painting Lego, and I think my first fig that I painted, to be honest, it wasn't even like a fully painted figure. It's just like throwing on some random fig combos and then painted the gun horribly,
Mm-hmm.
and then called it a custom figure. But yeah,
At that point in like your Lego, I don't even want to. I don't know if career is the apt word here, but just being involved in the hobby and customizing. Did you start like a Flickr or an Instagram at that point, or were you just
uh,
following other creators, or were you just kind of you're on your own? I just want to paint Lego.
I didn't even know. Like I just wanted to paint Lego just cause, and I never knew there was a whole community of it. So I never even like heard of Flickr until like a few years ago when I heard that yeah, some of the Instagram dudes moved from Flickr to
Mhm.
Instagram, and that's how I heard about it. I made one, and then I stopped using it like a year ago.
Yeah, almost immediately because it was dead.
Yeah, I couldn't. It's just so bland. I don't know. It's very different from Instagram.
Yeah, to try and join it nowadays is beyond difficult. But that's awesome though that you got introduced to the community just for not even the community, but the hobby just for the love of the game, just doing it you're on your own and then found like, oh, there's other weirdos like me that just paint
Yeah,
Lego. That's
exactly.
awesome.
Yeah, and that was really cool. So I think for my YouTube, at my 100 subscriber point, I made an Instagram, and that was 2016. So yeah, I've been on Instagram since 2016, but then I kind of stopped like YouTube and Instagram for
Mm-hmm.
a really long time. But in 2018, that's when I like found you. Actually, you're yeah, you've been my inspiration. Like, to be honest, from the very beginning, and that's how I started getting to modding and all that. Like, I remember asking you, "What is a mod?"
Yeah,
And I don't know. That's just it's so cool to me that like I finally get to talk to you in this podcast
dude,
when
absolutely.
it
You
started.
like your stuff, like been mentioned countless times now, but just the way the hobby is just like the inspiration is circular. Like I'm inspiring you to get into it, and now it's like I see half your stuff that you post, and I'm like, dude, like I got to do that. Like, oh, this reminds me to like I could do like XYZ thing. Like that's so it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you came out the gate like starting to mod. It was like the first two like ramping up, like, oh yeah, you got, like improved really quickly. And then just soon after that, it's like, oh yeah, so I'm pinning these mods now. I'm doing this. And it's like, okay, okay, just pop off.
yeah. Talking about pinning mods, that was like one of the first mods I did. The It was for your contest, the
Right,
baseball
the
bat
act.
knife.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The baseball bat.
that was the first time I pinned something, and like it. I'm gonna be honest, I was like really proud. I still am. Like,
Yeah, that was super creative too.
yeah, I found it really cool that I could do something like this.
Right.
And now I realize that pinning is definitely the way. And super glue is just, it's so fragile.
Mm.
And recently, like on one of my mods, every time I kept trying to put it in the minifigure hands, because I used super glue for this one, it would just pop off every time. Like the pieces would not stay together from the super glue.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm considering like just not using it at all and just fully change to like pinning my mods
Yeah, it's a
Tanner
struggle.
style.
The more you get used to the pinning, it's just there's no going back. And I say that even though I haven't been all too active modding, but I made this AK maybe it's probably close to a week now. But I was too lazy to pin it, so it's like the first mod that I've only glued in probably a year. Like usually there will be at least some element that I pinned for like the stability and everything, but this one I was just like, nah, I can't be bothered to do that. Just all glue. And I expect it to break. It's going to break very
On it,
soon. But
yeah,
I won't even be
I
touching it
can't
and
be
it'll break.
bothered to I can't be bothered to use super glue anymore just because of the fact of how fragile it is.
For sure.
And it just pisses me off. And the one I have on my desk right now that I just did, it's all
Mhm.
super glue. It's just like what you did. Because recently I've been pitting a lot of my mods. I've just been lazy for this one. I just use super glue. So yeah, it's pretty much the same situation you're in.
Yeah, it happens.
But anyways, let's see. So after that, 2018, I started seriously posting on Instagram, like doing all these stuff, and then modding. Man, I had a rough start. It was, I mean, I think we've all had a rough
I
start,
think you had a
but
solid start if we're being honest, but
really,
it obviously doesn't compare
like
at
I
all to what you
posted,
got going on today.
yeah, I started off with like fig combos, and I was trying to do day one, day two stuff, like trying to go for a year, and then
Mm.
let's see where I stopped. I stopped after day two. I was just
Yeah,
like,
I'm
no, I
looking at it
can't
right
do
now.
this.
Day one, day two, fig barf. Just
Yeah, but most of them were Citizen Brick because I've always liked the Citizen Brick's aesthetic. Like the style that Joe has is very it's it's similar to Lego, and it's how I'd imagine Lego would make these figure parts if they did it.
yeah. I've always like compared it obviously to Lego, like everyone does, like the Lego style. But I never looked at it from the angle of like if Lego was to make it, like it looked like this. That's a neat way to look at it.
But yeah, I'd probably say Citizen Brick, Eclipse Graphics, and Brick Arms.
For sure.
Probably my favorite companies out there.
The Holy Trinity.
We don't talk about TMC though.
P on TMC.
Yeah, P on
Dude,
TMC.
we're gonna make
Screw
it a
them.
movement. We're gonna make it a movement. If Brick Fair happened this
Yeah,
year,
gotta
there
get
would have been
Garrett.
people peeing on TMC stickers, no doubt.
Gotta get him on the podcast. Bait him.
Yeah, totally. Dude, I'm still down. I'm still down, Garrett. You come on here. I'll give you a platform. You can talk. This is free advertisement. I won't even attack you. I'll actually keep it civil. I mean, you are a dumbass, but I'll keep it civil for the podcast. I'm not even lying.
Until like
It's
the
a
last
safe
few
place.
seconds where you just totally.
Yeah, this is the final minute. I just dump on him. Yeah. Number one question, just off the top. I'll ask him, why did he wear the hot dog costume? Of all the costumes he could have worn.
I think that has to be the number one question on everyone's mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just why?
Just why? Oh man, I'm thinking now again about when Peyton posted on his story about being at TMC's headquarters. Oh god.
Gosh.
That's like the Legion of Doom forming.
I still respect Peyton because
for sure,
you know
he's a really
the knives
good guy.
are really, really damn cool. But damn it, why does it have to be TMC?
Yeah, Peyton's a solid dude.
Out of all the other companies,
I'd rather him team
TMC.
up with like Minifig Madness. Like the printing shit, but at least, you know, like you can't really say much bad about the dude.
At least their original ideas. Well,
at least he didn't make High Hempler.
Our superheroes
at least
original. Yeah, at least it's not High Hempler or Hitler's or war criminals. But yeah.
What's the High Hempler count right now? Do you know what's the stock? We need those live updates.
Stock, I think it's like 29 right now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Stock's up.
Stock's
the
up.
High Hempler market.
Surprised it hasn't sold out yet.
For sure. Oh, why the hell do I keep saying for sure? I like I don't usually say that. Anyways.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
High Hempler stock market. Soon, I mean, Citizen Brick's already like a stock market with the way the prices just rise and fall.
I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. Like, if I ever just want to get out of the hobby, I know, like, okay, this stuff can make some cash, but I'm like,
yeah,
hell no, I'm not gonna do that.
At least the money
I
was
collect
secured.
This stuff because but like I collect this stuff because I just like it. Can make fit combos, like pretty much all I do on my page, and yeah, it's pretty much just why I collect it. But I can't respect the scalping.
Whoa, well,
I just can't.
Listen, I'm King DSP over here. You know, I gotta
DSP. Oh, sorry. I forgot.
No, I'm with you. Like, if I could bring it back to those olden days of no crazy prices, I'd rather that. But you know what?
Talking about Citizen Brick,
I'll ride the wave. I'll sell high if I can. That's the way it goes. I'm not above it. It keeps the hobby afloat for me.
$500 shade enthusiast.
They don't need to know.
The DSP that started it all.
DSP. Actually, oh my god, we should make that the new go-to term. Hell yeah. All right, guys. DSP stands for Dick Smoking Prices. If you see somebody on eBay selling a Spring Breaker set, and somebody pays $6,000 for that, they dick smoking. Okay, they smoking dicks. That's just how it is. DSP. Tell your friends.
Yes.
Get your mama on it. She'd be like, "Oh, Sonny, what's all this DSP talk?" Tell her about it.
Oh, you don't know what DSP means? Here, let me educate you.
Took a college course on DSP.
Talking about Citizen Brick. So I've been to like cons, and pretty much all the ones I've been to, Citizen Brick has also been to. So it was like Brickfest. Brickfest was once, and I met like Danny, Alex, California
the short
compliant, one. And yes.
Him. Yo, can you confirm his height? Was he was he like -4 foot?
Well, compared to me, I'm 5'9", and I think I can confirm, yes.
Damn. You heard it here first. Did you just like throw him into the CB bin and you like lost him for a couple hours?
Oh no, he bit my ankles before I could do that. To be honest, I don't even know what these jokes are. I just hear you guys talk about it all the time, and I'm just stealing them.
It's even better, honestly. It all just started because, well, I don't even know if it started there, honestly. Half these memes just get started and absolutely lose track, but it all went overboard when I took a photo of him next to Hunter at Brick Fair, and Hunter's a tall man, and I just like Hunter's 5'9".
yeah, for sure.
But Alex was already short before that, so that's how it is.
Oh yeah, so all right, I gotta stay on topic. Okay, Citizen Break. So I I remember just seeing all these rare stuff in the bin, and I regret it so much.
Oh yeah,
Like just not getting them. It's like pieces that I want in my collection, but they're just gone now. It's sad.
you
I
don't
actually
even know.
didn't even find out about the bin until like a few years ago when people at Brick Fair, Virginia were like showing their Citizen Brick haul, and I was like, where are you getting all this cool stuff? I was like, yeah, they got a bin. A bin of misprints? Yeah, I never heard of it until like 3
Did you
years ago.
miss out on the bin at
So,
any
yeah.
of the cons you went to, or by the time you got around to going to a
Yes,
con?
I missed out.
Oh,
I missed out on like several years worth of bins,
no! Are you serious?
and I just I never knew about it,
That's so
and
bad.
it just I know.
That sucks.
But I also didn't know anyone like
Right.
my first few years of going to cons, because now I only go to Bricks LA because that's like the only one in California now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean now like I've got a lot of friends, like including Hoffs, because a lot of the Hoffs are like,
Hey.
or CB Hoffs I mean, are in the
Hall of Fame.
West Coast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They all culminate out there. I don't know what's the deal with that. It's more.
Yeah.
It's literally more than
yeah,
half.
it's nice seeing True. It's like Danny, Derek,
We got Ferg
who
now.
else?
Who else?
Ferg, Craig.
Jason. Yeah, Craig. Craig,
Jason.
the best Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yes.
favorite Hall of Famer. Yo, what's the Neapolitan pin count right now?
The pin count? Let's see.
999.
If I remember correctly, it should be accurate. Yeah, I think it was like
I think he only sold like 11, right?
493 or yeah, 11 or something.
Yeah, I just don't remember what the
Oh,
original
man.
quantity was, if it was 1,000 or 500.
It was 500, yeah.
Oh my god, that would have been the perfect
But
copper
anyways.
drop. I should have put up the photo of the
Oh no.
the ice cream guy from Lego, the leak. Do you want the Neapolitan V2, the ripoff one? Copper drop on the Neapolitan V2. I can't believe
V2?
Lego would steal from
Can't believe they copied him.
Mr. Craig Kyle.
The design.
So sad. You hate to see it. This honest man who's never stolen an idea in his life just, comes around and Lego just steals his IP. That's so wild, man.
Lego has reached an all-time low.
An all-time low.
They're copying ideas just like TMC. It's terrible.
It's time to cancel Lego, guys. We can't stand for this anymore.
Cancel Lego. P on TMC, P on Lego. No more.
We could do better than this, guys.
Let's see. What was I talking about? I already forgot.
I find it really interesting, though, that
Break.
you've gotten into the hobby like before knowing about how wide of like the community was, That's really interesting to me.
Yeah, like my first 3 years, I just knew no one at all. But now, like, I'm friends with Hall of Famers, Alex, and I think Will 10 Dinosaurs is West Coast now, right?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, he is.
Or he lives.
Not to dox him, but yeah,
cool.
he moved. He used to be on East Coast.
Yeah, hopefully I get to meet him sometime.
Sure. There's so many people in Cali, man. Y'all have to make a thing. Y'all got a link. But also Cali's like, even if it's not spread out, it's just like, oh yeah, it's going to take me like 5 hours to get to you. And it's like a 2-mile drive. So.
Yeah, but I'm always looking at the Brick Fair Virginia posts and like stories and all that, and it looks hella fun.
Yes.
It looks like you guys have a really great time. Like, just
honestly, I don't know how it happened.
It seems like there's a lot of you guys.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but the military community there is just not comparable to any other con. Like there's tons of other great cons from every other angle, but there's none for the military community that compared to that. I don't know how. I don't know if we all just ended up being on East Coast so that everyone who wasn't East Coast was just like, all right, well, I'll fly out. Because like there's definitely quite a few people who make the travel to it, but that is absolutely the hotbed for all military and modder kind of community. It's crazy. But
Man,
dude,
that's
someday you
nice.
got to make it out
Yeah, definitely. If there's one thing I wish happened at cons, it'd probably be I wish for more modders.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd just be really cool.
I mean, you don't need many though. If you got Alex out there, you got a couple people just chilling at the convention. There's nothing better than that. Just having a tight knit crew. You don't need a
True. Plus,
don't need a whole party.
Clips Graphics, Citizen Brick, they're there too. So
Hell yeah, yeah.
you get to
LA cons are solid. The
meet
Brick
with
World
other
Chicago is
collectors.
solid. There's options.
Brick for Virginia sounds like, to be honest, like the best con out there.
I will absolutely vouch for that, but you know, there is options out there. I don't want to make anyone feel bad that they can't make
Isn't
it out.
that
to
where
LA.
all the memes come from?
This is true. The memes do the memes do start there. Oh man, but one day you'll make it out for sure. Even if you can't,
maybe
if
when
you get the flight, you'll find a
job.
couch to sleep on. You know,
Yeah,
we could
or
just
I
like
can,
panhandle in the
sleep
parking
on the
lot for Chick-fil-A nuggets. We'll make it work,
streets. Is that like a ritual for you guys? Like Chick-fil-A every year?
dude. Yes. Okay.
I swear
And
I see it
Willards,
like
Chick-fil-A
every
and
year
Willards,
under
bro.
stories.
So Willards isn't like a chain or anything. It's just this really good barbecue place that's attached to the convention center. Well, it's not. It's attached. It's like literally. It's not only in the same parking lot, but it's like in the same plot of land in the parking lot as the convention. It's just like down a bit. But dude, Willards slaps. But speaking of Will, he's like the only one who hates Willards. It's wild. He's like, oh, they got dry ass pork, this and that. I can't with him, man. Willard just slaps every year, consistently slaps. It's like the best mashed potatoes I've ever had. They got spice to them and flavor. It's wild. It's great food. Expensive-ish, but
Yeah, I definitely want to make it out there one day.
so you got into the community.
So
you know, you're modding, you're getting more prolific, you're just out there every day grinding. And then you make a mod of a vector with a tactical rail,
yes,
you know, off the M27, the greatest production item Will has ever created. I will defend that point to my grave.
same.
Hell yeah. So as we know that it got turned into a product. But yeah, how did that all come together for you?
So I can't remember if I made the XVR YT before or after quarantine.
Oh, I
But
can't remember either.
I can't remember when that happened.
I'm
But
checking. I'm
when
my
I
own
made it,
Jamie. I gotta research as we go here, but you can continue.
yeah. So apparently, I made this March 27th of 2020.
Oh, you're quick with it. All right.
Was quarantine? When did that happen? I don't even know.
It's damn near
What
been
year
a
is
year
it?
that we were in quarantine. Yeah,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
wild. So yeah, there
Okay.
was quarantine, I suppose.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, after I made that, like, I was incredibly proud about it. I was putting on my story like, this is my best mod ever, and it's just
Yeah.
literally combining a M27 with a vector.
But yo, it was
And that's
clean.
pretty much, yeah. I'll be honest, probably one of my cleaner mods, because I don't know how I did it. The cutting and gluing just somehow worked. No pinning required.
Just came together.
Yeah, but it was like a pretty long while too. It was like maybe 3 weeks or a month or so, and then he like approached me saying, "Hey, can I make this into a brick arms?" I mean, something along that line. I was like, I just made the pog face. I was like, "Bro, what?" Because
Did he follow you at that point?
fathom the idea. Yeah, he's actually been following me for a while now.
Nice.
And like that alone was just like super cool to think that like brick arms, you know.
That's the most noteworthy follow. It's up there too. EG definitely counts, but he's a bit more. Actually, I don't even know. I don't know if Victor follows a lot of people. I gotta check. But yeah, I totally get you. Getting a follow from any brand that you look up to, that's a huge one.
Yeah. And then like after that, he just started telling like, all right, so he gave me 2 name options.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like XVRYT or XVRMRB, standing for Mr. Brick, because that's what I used to go by. Until I was like, nah, I don't like Mr. Brick. I want to incorporate my name into the username. So actually, my username, YT Neon, it started like from a kind of like a meme. Like I was originally gonna go with YT underscore Neon with like 3 M's. I think it stands for like minifigures mods and something else, some stupid crap. But after that, I decided to go with XVR YT, and
Hmm.
that's actually part of the reason why I kept the YT in my username now,
Right.
because of the XVR YT. I thought it would be like incredibly weird
Yeah,
to like
yeah, yeah, I
just
get that.
change my name after
After getting the brick
making
arms,
it
yeah.
XVR YT. Yeah,
Yeah, XVR
and
YT
then I
sounds
got
better to begin
sent.
with anyway, so.
I sent like, or he sent me it, and I did like an Instagram live,
Mhm.
and I think I don't know what was wrong with me, but like my voice was very monotone. But I was definitely I was definitely excited. I don't know why I sounded like that, but I sounded very just
Yeah, just,
unexcited
like,
about
dead.
it. Yeah, just dead, but like inside I'm like, holy sh! And it's like a modder's dream come true.
Oh, absolutely.
It
Yeah,
just
no, that
it's the
that was legendary.
coolest thing that's ever happened.
Absolutely
And I
legendary.
can't thank Will enough. Like to think that Will wanted to make a Brick Arms based on a mod
Yeah,
is
that's sweet.
just wow. You know what I really want though? I want Will to make your Bison mod.
Bro.
I think the Bison mod is one of the coolest things ever. It's just so clean, so accurate.
I appreciate that. I was stoked when I, came up with that one, but I appreciate that. You're the one with the plug, so maybe it will happen one day. We'll see.
Will, if you're listening,
Will, if you're
please,
listening.
please.
Will, come on the podcast. I haven't asked you yet, but I know you know. I know you want to be on there. Anyways, speaking of your many dubs, you are a consistent contender in the top 3 whenever there's a competition around. I don't
Uh,
I know I DM you about it every single time you take a dub, but I'm not making fun of you. I'm like, I really respect the hustle, but like,
no,
you
you're
are
good. You're good.
always out there with great entries and just consistently putting a lot of effort into that side of things. So, how does that go on for you?
I just contests at first it was like, oh cool, free stuff. Yeah, that's how it used to, that's how my mindset used to be.
Sure.
And then I was like, after that, like when I started winning some, losing some, I was like, man, this is just fun to do. To be honest, now I don't even do it for the prizes anymore. Like if I can just make something cool for the contest, if I win, cool. If I don't,
Yeah, at
that's
least it
that.
gave you something to
But
push for. That's like the one huge misconception I see with people, like who are maybe a little less talented or at least don't believe in themselves in customizing is like, oh, there's no point for me to compete because I'll just lose to Billy or Tanner or Neo or whatever the case is, right? And it's just there's so
I
much
do
to
not
gain
agree
from
with that
competing.
mindset. I cannot. I don't care if you're bad or good at modding. Just do it to have fun.
Exactly, man. You
Yeah,
don't
like
understand
you
how
get
much
something cool
fun.
at the end, anyways.
Yeah, you get what you made. Yeah,
Exactly.
it gives you a direction. You get to the camaraderie of competing with other people to just join in on
That's the
a
best part.
community collective, and it absolutely no matter if you're trying intentionally to make it your best, you're going to make it one of your best pieces. There's so much to grow and gain from it. It's absolutely you got to compete.
Exactly.
Give it a try.
You're improving like every single time.
No doubt.
Like this I have it on my desk right now, the ghost figure from Sean's
Oh,
contest.
yes. That is
Like
my
is
all-time favorite
by
figure.
far my best out of all the ones or all my custom figures I made. This is probably my favorite one that I made, just because of how much time I spent on it, like trying to give it details. Yeah, I'm very proud of it. I don't care if I didn't win anything or if I didn't win Sean's contest. I got this dope figure.
Mhm. I'm absolutely with you. It's even the same, like, for specifically Sean's contest, my, Yegor and Otter are probably some of my favorite figures I've ever created, and no, they didn't win,
Didn't
and
you have
that's
the
totally
otter?
okay. Huh?
Don't you have like the otter fig intact or something?
Oh, yeah, I still
Like
actually,
still
both of them.
intact?
I only take apart a figure when like there's combo parts to it that I need for like other stuff, but the Jaeger and Otter could relatively be kept intact because I don't need like any of the parts to it. The Otter figure has those legs, which I might end up reusing, but for the most part, I'll always just keep it on that. And Jaeger is just I don't use any of those other parts for something. Maybe I'll take off the vest thing I made for him and put it in a combo someday.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
cool.
That
But
was that was a pretty cool piece.
both of those are like absolutely my favorite figures I've ever made, and I wouldn't have gone so hard. I would have never tried to experiment with the tattoos like that if it wasn't for the contest and trying to push the boundaries.
Yeah, small details. Like I think I've gone a lot better at doing those, like just from contests.
Yeah.
Like if I want to keep up with Tanner and all that, and all
Yeah, you
those
gotta
like
rise. You gotta rise to the
insane
occasion.
modders, like you got experiment. You know?
Dude, I was looking at the your ghost before and now I'm looking at it again. And there's just I'm remembering all of the reasons I love it so much. Like that vest, I can't even imagine making that vest myself. That came out so good. SMG pouches have to.
Thanks, thank you.
I'm glad to see more people doing that. Well, it's not even meant to be an SMG pouch in your case, but it's reminding me of stuff that I've seen from
Yeah.
a Jerry. But yeah, and then the tattoo on the arm, I totally forgot about
Oh
that.
my gosh,
Came out so good.
Jerry.
Yes, Jerry, bro, he's insane.
Jerry's insane. I swear it makes the best like military accurate stuff. Even though
Absolutely.
I don't know anything about military, I think I have the least amount of knowledge of guns and military in the community, which is why I don't really do that stuff. Like I just make
Make what looks
combos
cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that's it. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I don't I don't care about accuracy, dude. Like I just do what I think looks cool and that's it.
Hell yeah. I'm with that mindset. Now, as I keep progressing, like the accuracy element kind of intrigues me because it gives me a direction to push for. But at the end of the
Oh yeah,
day, if
it's
the
true.
accuracy makes the figure look stupid, I'm like, no, I'll make something silly if it's gonna make it not accurate, you know?
Yeah.
But Jerry is just out of this world. It's like every single day he's creating like a brand new technique on like how to make something military and
Yeah.
accurate. It's nuts. He
Man's got hella talent for modern military.
for sure. I can't even. I I could go on about his mods lately. It's just every day I come on, it's like, oh, there's Jerry back at it. I love it. I think he just alone has pushed forward like modern military combos out of like stagnation just by himself in the past couple months. Like it's nuts.
Agreed.
So you started up a secondary account, which at first I thought was more just for like a place to host like contest entries and stuff like that. But it's since like expanded past that into just like full on scenic stuff that's not related to military. How did that kind of get its own life outside of your main account?
All right. So originally, I made the account for the purpose of posting contest stuff. But then after that, I was like, you know, what? I want to post some like of my Citizen Brick stuff. They just sit in my case all day. Why not just post that stuff? You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that for a while. And I was like, I'm too lazy to post any more figs like your Billy Moore or is it
Yeah,
Moore
the more
CD account?
CD, yeah. My trap
Yeah,
account.
I was trying to go for something. I was trying to go for something like that,
Mm-hmm.
but then I was like, I don't have enough parts to combo with anyways, or like at least make cool combos. So I just archived all those posts, and then now I pretty much just do it's either memes, contest posts, or just scenic stuff.
Yeah, the scenic stuff's been
Yeah,
really nice though.
majority
Like you've really
contests.
expanded into that, and there's some really awesome mock building and photography that you have over there.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn how to do or work with lighting. I think that's what I have most
Mm,
trouble with for this alt account and my main account. Natural lighting, I always try to use that for my main account because that's probably the best outcome for me.
mm-hmm. It's definitely the easiest.
But for my alt account, yeah, my alt account I use just my room lighting, and then I work with editing.
Yeah.
It's not the best, but it
What are you
works.
using to edit?
Edit, let's see, Lightroom, Snapseed, Lightx, Pixar.
Nice.
Yeah, just a bunch of janky apps.
Snapseed's super solid. That's just at this point the only one I'll use. But
Yeah,
you could do a lot of complex stuff with it, especially in terms of lighting. I can't remember what the feature's called.
yeah.
Well, let me check the Snapseed out. For anyone who doesn't use
I
Snapseed to
learned of
edit your photos,
Snapseed.
you gotta. What's it called? Oh,
Yeah,
selective.
it's really good.
You could use selective or the brush,
So
and you
yeah,
could play with exposure. Super good. That's a game changer right there. If you want to like
yeah.
experiment with lighting.
I first learned that like the selective thing from Hoodie Studios,
Mm-hmm.
who is just
Goat.
yeah the goat. Personally, the most talented Lego painter I have ever seen. Like the stormtroopers, insane. But yeah, he used the selective for the pumpkin, and he did a video on it, and that's how I learned
Yeah,
about
I remember seeing
Snapseed.
that. Yep.
Oh no, no, no. I learned Snapseed from you first, and then shortly after, like I learned the selective part. And I started using that ever since.
Yeah. I'd been using Snapseed for a super long time, and I'm gonna out myself here because this is almost embarrassing. I was using the brush feature to do like lighting stuff, and it's super janky. It's super janky. I had no idea what the selective tool did. So once I saw Hoodie's post about how to use the selective tool, I was like, "Oh, this is huge." So I started doing it that way.
Yeah, it really improved my scene stuff. Not the best again, but I'll
You
learn
work at it.
eventually.
Hmm. You've made a lot of. I'm trying to think. Have you even posted much of your zombie stuff?
Oh, yeah, that's actually one thing I want to tap on. So I
'Cause-
archived those zombies, but
Really?
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it didn't fit what I did
Hmm.
for some reason. But now I'm second guessing myself if if maybe I should like bring them back or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be cool to like see the evolution of how I did my zombies. Because like I used to be honest, like they looked pretty janky back then, which was like only like a few months ago. But now I think I've improved a lot. I've learned a lot of weathering techniques.
Hmm.
So and I've also improved my painting, I think.
Yeah. Just like those general
But I
skills.
have one that I think I might post on my main though, like because I think it's on par with my ghost figure in terms of how much I like it.
Hmm.
It's gonna be Hoodie Studio style. Was it the Lightning Vader?
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna use some lighting.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was already thinking of the one that you had sent me, but I realized again in terms of the lighting, yeah, that's gonna be insane if you really edit up that picture too. That'll be sweet.
If I can use the selective tool, make everything around the figure dark, it'll look pretty dope.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I know just like how many of the zombies you've made, and you've done a lot of like really creative ones, except actually the buff emancipator for Dash and whatnot. But I was looking
Oh
through your
yeah,
page and I was just like, man, I can't find like
some
any of
archive
them.
tabs.
What
Oh
was that?
yeah, I've archived. Hold on, let me see if I can find them. Oh yeah, I have some right here. I'm just gonna screenshot and send them to you now.
Sure. Yeah, those were great, man.
But yeah, I guess these are the only two zombies that I've posted so far. But
Hmm.
I think my technique's gotten a lot better
Yeah, for sure.
for like the skin of the zombies. There's one of them in my case. Like I have a case for custom painted figures, and there's one of them that I was incredibly proud of, but I haven't posted. I'm not even sure if I post it on my story. I probably should, or maybe I did. I don't know. But yeah, that I think I got the skin tone down pretty good. But for this upcoming one, I also used the Citizen Brick parts, which I have been doing.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've basically used a lot of Citizen Brick parts as the base, and then just painting over the light gray from there.
It gives it really
But yeah,
interesting look.
zombies are yeah. Seth or Zach Brickman
Mhm.
was the one who got me or who got me back into zombies. Like I was always a huge fan of zombies. Like Walking Dead used to be my favorite TV show,
Where? Yeah, I
and
loved Walking Dead.
I don't know, just a huge fan. But then I kind of fell off of that, got into other like more like APOC kind of stuff.
Hmm.
But then Seth started making like these really cool zombies. I was like, damn, maybe I should get back in the swing of things. So yeah, that's how I started all this. Zombies are probably one of my favorite things to make. Mods and zombies. Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are really solid. You should unarchive them. They're a worthy post, but if it doesn't work
Sure, I'll
with
do
your
that now.
vision for the page, then don't. You could throw it up on your second or something.
Oh, I just showed them on my profile
All right, sweet.
again, just so I can see like how far I've come with painting them.
And I'm gonna include them in the wrap up, but it's noteworthy that the one with the police torso was actually a chewed up torso.
Oh yeah.
Dash Brix's dog had ate, or like father's dog or something. He received the police torso, and it arrived, and then the dog ate it before Dash was home. So Dash came home to an eaten torso.
So sad.
Yeah, but hey, it's taken
So
on a new life. So
I think it's supposed to be like pretty rare CB torso too,
it
isn't it?
is. It's decently rare. Not a lot of people like
Somewhat.
care about it, but
Yeah,
it's not
somewhat.
out there. There's not many.
And it was double-sided print too.
Yeah.
It was like the same print on
Oh, on both sides. So it was a
both sides.
misprint, bro. That sucks. Yeah, man.
But it's a zombie now. So.
Yeah, turn lemons into lemonade.
I'm also. Oh wait, I never posted my Stormy or is it Zombie Stormy?
Oh yeah, you didn't. See, I know I've seen so many zombies from you, and then I just checked the page and there's 0. I'm like, bro, am I tripping? What's
Wait,
the
I
deal?
don't even know how many I've made.
Dude, the Stormtrooper one was super good. That one was really good. I like that one a lot.
Wait, I'm confused now. How'd I jump from version 1 to version 3? Where'd my second one go?
Did you? I
Oh
don't
wait,
think
no.
you
I
ever.
think it's with Citizen Hoarder. Yeah, that
Oh,
must be version. Yeah, I never posted that one. I don't think.
oh man.
Yikes.
Did you ever post
Nah,
the
I
Stormtrooper?
gotta keep these photos for like. Yeah, I never posted it. I should.
Damn.
I'm just gonna ask Colin and Hoarder to like take a picture of them and then like send it to me just so I can make a zombie highlight
Oh right,
because that's
Colin ended up with
probably
that
what
one, right?
I'll primarily be doing. Yeah, but I'm glad to get to make it other people's hands.
For sure.
It's always cool seeing your work with
With somebody
other
else.
people.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder how many buff emancipators have not been molested yet. Like we gotta track
Huh.
more down.
How many has Dash
Oh,
just
he's gotten a third of
completely
them. He's gotten to
destroyed?
a third of them. So
A third of them? Aren't there like 33 or something?
yes, yeah, he's definitely. I know he has like he's worked with about 10. So
What the heck? Yeah, if anyone's got buff emancipators,
we're in the
go
market.
to Dash.
We're in the market.
Yeah. Oh, that was really fun to do though. The buff emancipator.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Damn it!
I don't
There I
even
go
have a
saying for
pic.
sure again.
Hold on. For sure. Wasn't one of the buff emancipators like overprinted?
What do you mean?
I forgot what.
Oh yes, yeah,
Uh,
that was for Minifigure Dreams Commission.
Nick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Oh man, I don't know
That's
if there's
just
a
funny
photo
to
of
me.
that. I don't know if there's a photo of that out there anymore. It probably would be with Dash. I can't remember seeing photos of it though, and I don't think it was in his
Dash would
collection pick either.
think of something like that. Really?
I don't remember seeing it. I have to look through now. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
look
looking.
at the
I'm looking
minifigure
right
dream
now.
slide. There's no buff emancipator. I'm DMing him
It's hard to get to Nick though.
for sure.
I DM'd about
damn it.
getting some TLBM arms. Do you know what that means? I never figured out what that means.
Oh, the Lego Batman movie?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was just like
Oh,
in the movie there was like just a reference to the spicy pizza thing, and it started up just like a kind of like creepypasta fan fiction surrounding that, and then people just kind of went from there. Yeah, there's
that's
like a
weird.
whole
Yeah, I don't.
like Lego Batman fandom that's on
Wow,
they all just happen to be into Citizen Brick as well. It's weird.
that's interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do not see it in his feed. Maybe it is with Dash.
Yeah, I don't know. From what I understood, like Dash sent it out to him, and then it got printed, and then I think it was supposed to go back to Dash, or I don't know, man. I don't know. We could move into the copper drop if you're ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
For sure. Damn it! Dude, I swear I don't say for sure that much. Like,
I'm not even realizing that you're saying for sure.
the issue is that I said it like twice back to back just earlier, and ever since then, now when I say it, it's just instantly in my head. I'm like, damn it. Anyways, here we
For
go for the
sure.
copper drop. For sure.
All right.
Here we are. Copper drop. If you like it, you cop it. If you don't, you drop it. All right. Here we go. The Citizen Brick babies. There's a load of different designs that got released here, but what's your feelings in general?
I'll be honest. I do like them, but it's not something that I would immediately buy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd probably wait for the next Citizen Brick drop, hoping that there's some military. But if there isn't, yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah, it's just something to add on to an order. I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's that kind of item for me. Like, I think the sock monkeys are pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
the
creative.
Ghost and Toxic Baby, yeah, those are pretty nice. But everything else, everything other than those probably drop. But the Toxic, Ghost, and Sock Monkeys cop.
Got you. Black Jesus was up there for me. I had to secure a Black Jesus.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I should probably include that for the.
I thought those would sell out, but they haven't yet. So if you're listening to this, Black Jesus is still in the building. Or at least I think so. We need a Black Jesus check now with our high Hemplers.
All right. What's the count?
I'm checking. And then there was like the Ninja Baby and the mummies that like weren't in the pic.
Yeah, the one that wasn't shown.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Ninja Baby, kind of dope.
The Ninja was really sweet. I like that one. How many are left?
Oh, but
115.
Yeah, I'm just looking on the site
Jesuses.
now. That reminds me. Okay, so no need to rush.
No need to rush. Unless
Bricks
and Panthers got that
on the site
to
now.
sell them out like that.
The Zombie Baby. I have like a bunch of those lying around, but I've got a lot of plans for them for zombies.
Sweet. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'm also I was thinking of incorporating those baby heads with some magnets.
Ooh. Okay. I don't even want to blow your spot because I'm picking up on like some ideas that you're putting out. That'd be okay.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
What's
cool.
his name? Custom Brick Builder. He the keeper, like, and he used the magnets. That was just insane to me. Yeah, I really want to start using lighting or like pretty much any other material and try and incorporate that with Lego.
Yeah.
But obviously, like Hoodie and Custom Brick Builder, these guys are the goats of doing that kind of stuff.
Dude, I'm looking at the magnet again. It's so nuts. Because oh man, and it just clips onto the back. It's crazy. It turns from a lightsaber hilt into a gun's like receiver. Oh man.
And he's even got like in his link tree tools I use on Amazon. So like that's just
Was there magnets in there too?
I'll just get them there. Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, if there's actually the magnets there, I'll probably have to get those. I had set up one of these pages too because I get asked so many times like, oh, where do you get the bleed or whatnot. So I don't actually make any money on it. Oh yeah, there is magnets
are on there.
Yeah, the magnets are there.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking out this later.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get these. 300 pieces. That's a lot of magnets. But it's only like $10 for just some small magnets. That is awesome. All right, I'll have to check that out. Anyways, so copper drop segment. We're getting magnets, boys. We're getting magnets. That's a cop.
Yep, magnets. That's a cop.
I think that's the first actual cop on the copper drop segment. Anyways, so we have
True.
Next up, we have the Phoenix Customs Iron Arachnid, which I was planning to make a copper drop for you, and then I noticed you had entered the giveaway for one, so kind of just worked out perfectly.
I'm not passing on that, dude. It's some insane detail, and Phoenix Customs, like, they always make the best superhero stuff, in my opinion. I just don't I don't have the money to collect it, but if I did, I would 100% cop it. Yeah, just superhero stuff are just too much.
Yeah, but you can't beat Phoenix's quality. Do you know how much that one retailed for?
Which one? The Arachnid?
Yeah, what did that retail at? Damn, it comes with 3 different heads.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's wild. I think it's got to be over like 75.
Oh, definitely. And it's got the
Yeah,
gauntlets
the
too. I
gauntlets.
didn't even notice that.
Yeah, man. Terrific figures. I'm glad I'm not too big of a superhero nut. Otherwise, I'd be way too involved in collecting those. So it's a blessing.
Just like that cis and brick addiction.
Yeah, I can only
Gotta feed the addiction.
support one bad habit. So next up, last item here. Brick Arms always coming out with some new sci-fi Star Wars stuff. Latest mold here is the MKM, like a sniper rifle. Has a really unique scope and actually body as well in the barrel. Copper drop.
Definitely cop. Specifically this one though, I'm not too sure about the other ones. Like this one screams to me sci-fi, like
Mm-hmm.
just in general. But the other ones, like I just see as Star Wars, you know.
Right.
But this one definitely has a modding potential for like cyberpunk or anything sci-fi really. So yeah, definitely a cop. I really love the scope on that thing.
Yeah, it's got a really unique shape. I'm not into Overwatch or anything, but it reminds me of the Widowmaker gun. I don't know if that's actually accurate
Yeah,
information, but it reminds me of that. But yeah,
yeah.
that's one of the more promising molds to come out as of late. It's gonna be pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that reminds me. I mean, Will's been making some like absolute bangers, and one of them being the droid arms.
Yes.
Like when I first that's going to be a game changer. I think for a lot of us, or a lot of us modders, I think it's going to be pretty dope, or at least like a lot of dope figures.
Yeah, it's cool to see him expand on like a Lego product in that way. Those will be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And then of course the Mayfeld arm or whatever it was called, just the overreaching hand thing. That's
Oh
awesome
yeah,
too.
yeah,
So yeah, I guess he's expanding more
yeah.
into
Got
like
a lot of potential.
joint work, which is cool. But
Yeah.
we will
Not
see.
much of a Star Wars fan myself, but I mean,
Yeah, I'm with you.
if I can turn it into Cyberpunk, I'm down.
I agree there. Even better yet, I could turn it into like an APOC sci-fi. That's the good shit
APOC sci-fi.
for
Yeah,
sure. Damn it.
for sure.
Oh man.
Can
Been
someone do
awesome.
like a count for how many for sure's there have been
Yeah.
in this one podcast?
After each one, I gotta have like a sound effect, like ding. If it was visual, I would do that. I'm not gonna make more work for myself. It was visual, I'd have that like a ding, and then there would be a counter at the bottom of how many times I said it. Oh man. Anyways, it's been great having you on, Neo. This is literally like just about our first time actually meeting and talking, and couldn't have gone better. It's
Yeah,
awesome to finally put a voice
I
to
had
the icon.
yeah, I had a ton of fun. Thanks for having me on the podcast, Billy.
Absolutely, man. Anything left you want to say to the audience?
I'm blanking out. I'm
That's
tired.
okay. I'm tired too, man. I'll see you around, bro.
All right, talk to you later.
And that wraps up this episode of Bricks and Banter. Thank you for listening, and I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a review on iTunes or share it with a friend. It would be greatly appreciated. I want to give the biggest of thank yous to all of our supporters on Patreon. You guys are really keeping this podcast afloat, and I cannot thank you enough. We have Seth, Luger Enthusiast Tupolev, Mike, and Justin. Thank you guys, and I'm working hard to make even more exclusive Patreon content for you guys to enjoy. If you're interested in supporting the podcast, the Patreon link is in the bio of our Instagram posts. It's through the link tree. You can find it right there. Thank you all again for listening, and come back next week as we talk with Artifice 12, aka Ferg.